Hello and welcome.
Ah!
Was that the host? I thought I was the
You
host.
were.
Yeah, exactly. So sorry. This is the Big Tree podcast. Hello, the Big Tree Poo Poo podcast. I am Poo Crash. I'm here with Poofy and Pooxel. We haven't recorded in I think 8 months. Jesus,
10 months.
10 months.
Is it really 10?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
it's
think. I
10
think.
months.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, we're back for at least one episode. We'll see what happens. How are you guys
Very angry.
at life?
No, at you, because you cheated on our podcast. You made a Chainsaw Man podcast.
I didn't make a Chainsaw Man podcast. I was invited to a Chainsaw Man, and I haven't been in that podcast for too long as well.
Crash, I'll have you know, it really hurts to be cheated on you. I trusted you.
I'm sorry.
Especially
You
Pokesal also
guys,
being a Chainsaw Man guy.
you
Yeah,
were also a
where
Chainsaw
was
Man
I?
guy.
Yeah, where was
I'm
I?
not a Chainsaw Man guy. I'm a Chainsaw Man reader and enjoyer, but I'm not a Chainsaw Man guy.
I'll ask Doofs, but like this is the worst part because Doofs was like your friend. He met me through you, and I was the one he picked for the host.
Yeah.
Because he knew you were willing to. He knew that you were willing to cheat on us.
Yeah.
That
Yes,
Doofy was too.
exactly.
Sorry,
I'm
and that
sorry, you
Poofy
guys
was
left
too
me.
loyal.
You guys left me. I was here making videos, and I was like, "Where is Poxal? He hasn't uploaded in his channel like 20 years. Where is Doofy? He's now
I upload
talking about
daily, I'll have
Yu-Gi-Oh."
you know.
For real. Well, listen, I'm talking about the
Whoa,
Yu-Gi-Oh manga, so I'm
Poofy has-
still.
Poofy has always talked about Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's true.
It's true.
But
It's
he's
true.
now he's a Yu-Gi-Oh YouTuber. Cause
I was a closeted Yu-Gi-Oh fan for so long,
Yeah.
but now the truth is out there.
I mean, you've been using that profile pic for like years now.
I have been, and
So-
don't you fucking forget it.
No, I don't. But yeah, now you have like 2 Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and you're gonna have like a third one, right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna do the top 50 anime manga video first.
Yeah, sure.
Then I need a break.
You've been saying that for like 20 years now.
Yeah.
Listen,
You've been like, my next video is the top 50 anime video, manga video.
No,
Bro, I bet I
this
can.
time.
I bet I can make the top 50 first. I can easily do that.
Well, listen. First, it was a top 100.
Yeah, I know.
Then I changed it to a top 50.
I bet I
Gosh.
can. I bet I can make my top
We need
100.
a collab. We need a collab, and then we do like a top 100, and it's my 50, and then it's your 50.
Yeah,
What?
Obviously, my 50 would be the first 50.
of course. Just be Bleach.
Pretty sure I was inspired to do the top 100 from Poxal.
You were.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
100 anime. My name is Doofy. So when did that come out?
Like a year ago?
Is that video still public? Why can't I find it?
Because it was so long ago.
Fuck off! It was 1 year ago. Yeah, jeez.
I think like
This
a year
year.
and a half,
6th,
actually.
2022.
Yeah, we're still in 2023. Probably not when this thing comes out, but right now we're still in 2023.
Now this thing's coming out right now.
It's coming out right now.
Yeah, we're
Right now,
live
baby.
Nice.
We're live. Don't you know?
I'll draw the.
Oh shit!
thumbnail.
That reminds me. I don't know if you guys, if I was your friend back then. I don't think I was yet. I actually recorded a video live by mistake. Instead of-
I just met you around that time,
Yeah,
and I
it was-
remember seeing the notification for Crash's stream, and I clicked on it.
Me and
I
you had
remember this.
spoken before, Crash, and we
Yeah,
were
yeah.
following each other on Twitter because we had done the you were in the 24-hour Bleach stream.
Yes, I was. That was fun. That was really fun.
Yeah.
I think it was the first time we really interacted. I was like,
Besides like some casual Twitter threads, yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
that was really fun.
I actually
So-
don't remember how I met you guys.
I
met
remember.
you-
I know you. We like talked on Twitter. That's how I met everyone. Was like Twitter and or Masked Man server. That is the 2 places.
I met you through the Creams drama, I think.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
I
me?
remember. Yeah, I remember.
No,
the
I
Creams
knew you
one.
before
I was
that.
gonna say, yeah, that was we were. Listen, Cream's like that new gen fucking doofy friend. Hoaxel's that fucking big
Old school.
3 era.
Yeah.
We interacted a lot more though when the Creams drama happened.
Yeah, the Creams drama. Bring me back, man. Bring me
I
back.
still remember like there's still a video on my channel where I was recommending like people like manga. I would go through their lists and would recommend a manga, and like Doofy sent his list, and I think I'm like I know this guy like a YouTuber, but I talked with him like twice, and then I recommended him in Hero Guru. And
Yes, that's right. That was one of our earliest
Yeah.
interactions, and I
Yeah.
actually read it. Crash. Do you know how
you did.
infrequently I actually read people's recommendations?
I think it was just because it's so out there. Like who just first convo was like, "Hey, read this Hero Guru."
Literally.
Yeah, I've been telling Doofy to read Naruto since I was like in diapers, and he still hasn't read Naruto.
Jump straight to Boruto.
Yeah, he jumped straight to Boruto.
Yeah, I said fuck you. I'm gonna pave my own path.
I don't get how people do that, because there's a lot of people who do that, right? Who read Boruto or watch Boruto first. I don't
Okay.
understand.
I have something to admit. I watched Naruto before I watched Naruto Shippuden.
You've admitted this before. You've
Yeah,
never
I think
finished Shippuden.
yeah. Now that yeah, how? Why?
I didn't actually watch Boruto. What I did was I watched a video tell the entire story of Boruto.
Was it Tron's video?
It was Tron's video.
Yeah, fucking shout
You know,
out, man! What a banger video.
You
It
know
was
what?
actually. I was like, "Oh my gosh, is Boruto actually gas?"
Yeah, I think I accept that better, that you watched like a video on the topic.
But
'Cause
that's not even
sometimes-
his worst offense.
And then I continued to read it, Boruto, after the video. So where the
But
video cut off,
did you
I started
start?
reading it.
Okay.
No,
I'm not caught up anymore to Boruto.
you have
But-
to remember, fucking
Boruto
Hope
ended.
was reading Wano before he finished Whole Cake.
Yeah, that's true.
You're
Literally
right, I forgot
insane.
about that.
What a fucking psycho!
And then you're just like, oh, One Piece is mid. I wonder why.
Whoa! Are you telling me One Piece is such a bad story that I can't enjoy a single arc of the story and think it's good?
Not until
Are
Whole
you
Cake.
saying?
You see,
Yeah.
when I read Naruto out of order, I'm like, dang, this arc good. That arc good.
Yeah, I'm sure. Can I read Bleach? Can I just read the last arc of Bleach?
That
Yeah.
actually unironically reminds me, there were people that were like, do I have to watch all 400 episodes before this new anime? I just kind of want to watch the new stuff. People are like,
mean-
no, you can't do that.
I mean, have you ever, like technically? Again, have you ever? And this same shit with One Piece for all intents and purposes. Because have you ever? Oops, sorry. Have you guys ever like just saw a movie like midway through? You're like walking into a room, someone's watching a movie, and just sit down and watch it. And just, at the end of it,
Yeah.
you kind of understand everything. And, like,
I
You
have
can do
something
that.
to admit. I never watched,
watched the movie.
original Bleach. I've
You
only seen
never
Bleach
watched-
1000 or Blood War. All my videos are just the Bleach wiki.
I actually didn't know if you were being like real for a second. Just the worst
Yeah.
part. Even though I know you specifically have had long, extended discussions about like the anime adaptation versus the manga.
I
Oh,
made,
he
like,
made
a-
so bad in the anime.
it just sold that from other people.
No, I just got that from the Bleach wiki.
Oh yeah.
Okay, real. You real for that?
I mean, I've been like doing a Dragon Ball video because I just finished reading the OG Dragon Ball, and I swear, to fucking god, like I just finished reading that manga, but the Dragon Ball wiki is so good to remind me of the things I literally just forgot. It's great.
Sorry, I actually blacked out for a second. Can you repeat that? You've been working on your. That's okay. This is
Yeah.
not a bit. I literally just blacked out. I've been drinking so much over the holiday season. My brain like
Holy
stops working at times.
shit.
Needs a soft
Alright.
reset. You're talking about
Yeah.
you read the OG Dragon Ball. You're
Yeah.
working on a video for it, and then what?
Yeah, I was just saying, like the Dragon Ball wiki. It's so great for me to just remember the things that I literally just forgot, even though I literally just finished reading that manga.
Yeah,
Not
that's
literally,
valid.
like last month, but yeah, I just sometimes I go through the wiki to remember. Not
Yeah.
now because I recorded everything, but yeah.
Yeah, I do that a lot for the I mean, for the GX review, I kind of consulted the wiki because it actually was like oddly detailed in places, or like just highlighted things I totally forgot. And it's very useful right now for the 5E's manga video. 'Cause I'm like, it explains the concept of sense much better than the fucking manga ever does. So
That's JoJo Part 5. For the wiki, you need to read the wiki if you want to understand the ending, which I didn't, by the way.
wait,
Alright.
you never finished JoJo's Part 5?
I know I finished Part 5. I just didn't understand the ending.
Oh,
Something
valid.
happened.
The end. Oh, well, I'll just be honest. I've never watched a single anime in my life. I just use the wiki for every anime.
Poxel's like Crash too. Never watching
Imagine,
anime.
imagine if this was true though. I hadn't read a single manga or watched an
I
anime.
man,
I
bro, I've met a guy that talks about manga that I swear to fucking god I don't think he has ever actually read a manga. I think he just looks up manga names and then he
That's so
says he
fucking good.
does. I'm
Man,
100.
Vegeta is such a good antagonist inside the story of Naruto.
See, it's funny you mentioned that, Crash, because I had a friend in high school who used to say like one of his top 5 favorite. Because I mean, anime was kind of starting to get popular, and anyways, it was very popular
Yeah.
amongst like the core friend group, and so I guess he wanted to fit in, and he used to say like Dragon Ball Z was like in his top 5 because it was my best friend's at the time's favorite anime, and it turns out he never fucking watched it. He used to just read the wiki, like. But ironically, would not read the manga, not watch the anime, would just actually read pages and pages from the wiki. Like, what the fuck?
I don't, or rather, I get that. I don't think people that do that understands that it's faster to read the manga.
Yeah,
It's
literally.
way faster to read the manga of Dragon Ball than it is to read the wiki of everything that happens.
I think what it is they aren't actually interested in the story. They're more so interested in the lore.
That
Yeah,
is fair. That's why like it instantly reminds me of all those like compilations of video game lore and like cutscenes, like Half Life and shit. Like those
yeah.
videos are like fucking awesome. Like the lore is so good, but like I don't think I've finished a Half Life game.
Dude, when I was like 9 years old, I would just watch Bankai videos on YouTube.
Based when you were 9
Like
year old,
just
so when was that? Like what, 5 years ago?
Yeah.
no, that was
Was
unfortunately 11 years ago.
Oh
still
damn!
I'm 20 now.
bro, I am 31.
You're turning 60. What do you mean?
Oh gosh. It feels
What
like
year were you
it's
born,
uh,
Crash?
hmm?
84?
Yeah,
No.
95,
You're
95.
wait
41.
wait you were born
1941.
95?
Yeah, 95.
You're
No,
not
I was
30.
I know.
35?
I was born. When I was born. Oh, I thought it was you were making a bit about how old I am. No, I was born 92.
Okay, I was gonna say because my fiance was born 95 and she's not in the 30s.
Well, I get older faster.
Oh, true. I guess there's something in the water over there in Portugal.
Yeah.
Whoa!
All that fucking fish
I'll
you
have
eat.
you know that this region has pretty good water. Allegedly.
That's good. My whole
Allegedly.
town gets water from like one little spring, and it's like the best tasting water ever. But they
Oh,
did
that's
like a
good.
test on it before, and apparently, like it's like we shouldn't be drinking it so much. But literally, the whole
It's,
fucking town it like fills up all their water jugs. Like no one drinks bottled water here. Like we all have that one
yeah,
little spring in town that we use.
yeah. It's
There's
very,
like
very good. You will die in 5 years.
if you wanted to kill the whole town, like just poison that well, man, and like we're fucked.
Thank you. Now I know.
Wait, are you telling me I wasn't supposed to drop those chemicals in that well?
Well, the funny thing is, like, we're a small town, but we used to be a military base, like for the Americans. So, a little interesting fact.
No wonder
Yeah,
you're
no
so
one knows
cool.
where I live, so it means nothing to you. But that's a little connection between me and Poxal.
No wonder
Uh,
you're so cool, Doofy. I
Yeah,
mean,
so
Doofy, you have a little American in you.
you have a little American in me. And yeah, apparently, when they left, they just like fucking buried all like their like toxic waste in barrels, and
That's what
yeah,
Americans do.
that's
We
why
just
America is
throw
the
our
fucking
trash at other
greatest
people.
nation. Actually, insane.
Like,
Literally, just fucking dug
yeah,
like
you'll deal with
massive
this later.
holes to put like their barrels of like toxic waste in, and like the chemical levels in the ground are like bad, and like sometimes like some of the barrels have been coming up in like recent years, and it's like what the fuck.
And that's how Canadians started liking anime.
You need to have some kind of illness to like anime, bro. That's how we got ours from fucking Americans.
yeah. So the topic of today's video.
Oh, we're
15
still trying to
minutes.
force in a topic. Okay, fuck it. Okay, fuck it. Go for it.
Just because we went silent, so like yeah, I don't know. I'll just sort of shoot the topic.
Hmm.
The topic we decided to talk about was thematically 2023 because we uploaded so much shit in 2023. We should all do
Man,
like a top 100 videos that we
I did like
published on our
4
channel.
videos a day. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. So
Dude, I had no idea. I thought at the beginning of the year I was active.
oh, I
I
saw.
was not active at the beginning of this year. I uploaded 4 videos
I
all
mean
year.
that, is, but that was mostly like the beginning of the year, right?
Yeah, and 2 of them are complaining videos.
Yeah,
Sorry,
what
no,
was
one of them is a channel update video.
I made 2 channel updates this year, and
So
I
I
don't
mean,
like doing channel updates.
yeah, but yours is understandable. You had a kid.
Yeah, but what about the other channel update?
Isn't that the one where you're like, I'm gonna start making longer videos instead of
Yeah,
the
that was
weekly?
that was the one with the kid, and then I didn't do that because whenever I do an update video and I'm like, I'm gonna do this, what happens is that I don't.
Oh, I'm the same
Yeah.
exact way. I'm so bad at keeping. I'm so untrustworthy. I'm so bad at keeping
Yeah,
my word.
that's why I don't like update videos because my update video is just me lying.
Yeah, me when I lie for
Lying
fifteen
Simulator 3.
minutes.
Doofy posted on Twitter. I think I'm gonna start uploading again. Doesn't upload.
Yeah, bro, I'm bad for it. I just don't say shit anymore. You just kind of get a
Yeah,
video when I make it.
Exactly.
yeah, that's the best thing to do. The
I
other
mean, I think out of us though, you were definitely the most active, even though you had a kid.
yeah, because I tried to at least someone got shot outside.
Oh, rip, rip, I guess. I don't know. I hope they're okay.
Heavy
Jesus.
crash.
Or not.
Did you guys hear that or?
Yeah, yeah. It was
Yeah,
not
we
loud.
heard it.
Okay.
Open up! It's the police.
Jesus
I know you're a
Christ.
fucking One Piece fan. He's coming to.
They're coming to cleanse the One Piece fans.
Yeah, I heard they're starting to go to the doors of all the One Piece fans, and they're gonna like start fucking. Anyways, probably.
What I was saying, I was gonna say, I try to upload at least once a month, and for the most part, I think I did that. There was a couple of months where I didn't upload.
You didn't upload for an entire month?
Jeez, the month where my baby was born, that was the worst month for. Of course, it was, but it was the worst month of my channel. I think I got like 5 subscribers. It was really bad.
Wait, what do you mean?
There was a month where he didn't upload because his baby was born.
Yeah.
So he just didn't so he only gained 5 subs. You know,
Oh, boo hoo!
I'll go like months without. I'll go months without uploading at all, and I still get at least like 100 subs. I mean, right now it's really bad. Right now it's under 100, but
Yeah.
there was a 6-month period where I didn't upload
Doofy's
at all.
like, fuck you guys.
I got 65 subs in the last 28 days, and this is like one of my best.
That's
periods.
my normal. That's my like. But the thing is, prior to last year, like my first 2 years, I did pretty much like on 100 subs a month on average. When I did the Super Eye Patch Wolf video collab, I was there for like fucking
2 seconds.
yeah. I think I counted like it was literally 3 seconds or 4 seconds. I don't remember, but
and you talked for like
Like,
3
to be
hours.
honest.
yeah, we did. We recorded like an hour, or I think it was like a 2 hour long video. To be fair, we did talk a lot about the state of Shonen Jump video that he didn't made. But yeah, we did record like I was 3 seconds. I did get like 200 subs from that somehow. Still, I don't know how that works.
Because they really liked your take about being really. What did you say?
I don't even know. Heartbreaking or
It
something
can be
like
very
that.
heartbreaking.
Heartbreaking
And then you put Manga Crush had a few other opinions or something like that.
yeah.
To be fair, it was the best 3 seconds of that whole gosh darn video.
Yeah.
It was the only good 30 seconds of the entire. No, I'm kidding. I'm
It
kidding.
was very emotionally moving in a way
That
that no one else.
People cried.
That video was really good,
You
actually.
should have been
Like,
It was
nominated for a Grammy. Your performance in that
Honestly?
video.
honestly, trash. But no, the video in general was really,
Yeah.
really good.
And I
It
understand
was,
why I wasn't there more because most of what I said didn't really made sense narratively with the story that iPatch was trying to tell in that video. So
Because you
it
were
made
saying
sense.
YouTube isn't that bad overall, right? You were
Yeah,
kind
I
of
should've-
gassing up YouTube.
Yeah, and he should have interviewed me this year. The story would have been different.
You were defending the YouTube creator studios, right? Like the
Yeah.
feelings they gave you, and that's fair. I mean, I did. I think that the video. I mean, I think it's just fun to look at the numbers.
Yeah,
So,
that's more or less what I said, kind of. Yeah.
geez, only on the big three are we talking about a video that's like a year old, and then we're like
Fucking
discussing, we're criticizing it, and then praising it, and
Because we criticized it so well.
speaking of good videos, there was a YouTuber. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. His name is Poofy.
Poofy. I've heard of Poofy.
Unfamiliar.
He made a really good Yu-Gi-Oh video.
I have something. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen the first Yu-Gi-Oh video, and I saw the second.
Oh,
And,
interesting.
and I'm gonna explain why. Because I
I'm
plan
gonna be
to read
honest, I've
Yu-Gi-Oh.
only seen the. Oh wait, no, I've seen both of them. Never mind.
Yeah.
Wait, this is literally like you watching Boruto before Naruto. You're no better than Crash.
I'm no better
the
than Poxal. That's what you mean.
Oh, sorry. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna.
But I'll explain why. It's
I
because
mean, I watched them in reverse order too.
there you go.
Guys.
There we go. I do plan to read the Yu-Gi-Oh manga, so I didn't really. I don't know how much spoiler you get, but I didn't
It's
want to
pretty
get.
spoily.
Yeah, so I didn't want to get into that because of it.
Yeah.
And then I watched the GX because I've zero intentions of reading. And if I read it, I probably won't care about the spoilers.
Yeah, it's not a very good manga. I wouldn't recommend.
You know, I
I got
really like Doofy's opinions most of the time, but recently his opinions have just gone downhill.
Okay.
Can we talk about that?
All
Have
right,
you
let's
seen
do
Rose
it.
Beyblade opinion?
Okay. Listen,
I didn't.
we
I
both
didn't see.
know fucking Beat a Man is better than Beyblade,
Oh,
like
what the fuck?
objectively.
No, you're wrong.
I'm right.
You're absolutely wrong. What Beyblade did you saw? That's
Oh, the original.
I
you saw.
thought you were
That's
talking about
so
Beyblade
fucking
in
good.
general. I thought you were talking about those characters.
Well, I was, but I'm making it a more general conversation because let's be honest, I had to Google the fucking first guy's name. So, listen, am I in a position to defend him? Probably not. But
Kai. I don't know. I've seen the thing like
Oh my
so.
gosh, it's been
I
so
remember.
long. I'm gonna sound like a fraud. His
Yeah.
name is Ryuga, right? The Dragon
Ryuga, yeah.
Emperor.
Yeah.
Okay,
Try
good.
you, okay.
I was like, I'm gonna sound like a fraud. Ryuga, the Dragon Emperor, is so much cooler than that loser.
Well, I just wanted to
hat,
be,
The yellow hair.
contrarian, and I wanted to talk
Dude,
about Beat
I
a
want to be a
Man.
contrarian. I love that Doofy says that just not even a month after saying like I'm gonna stop being a contrarian.
Yeah, for real.
Listen, that was
He was being contrarian by saying that he's gonna stop being a contrarian.
that
Everyone's
was.
being contrarian. It's like I'm gonna stop doing this.
I was using being a contrarian as like a literary device to talk about Beat a Man. Okay.
That's how you always use it. Supposedly, I'm gonna tell you my entire experience with.
Okay. The fucking like the subtle shot and then just transitions away quickly. Fuck off. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you my entire experience with Be the Man. Be the Man is those little ball things that open up and it's like a mini monster inside, right?
Isn't that Bakugan?
No, it's
No, that's
Bakugan.
Bakugan. Then what the fuck is Be the Man?
Beat a Man is the one with the marbles. Like the
The one with the
marbles.
The marbles. What the fuck is that?
Google
I know that-
B space the man. Fucking folks is losing it. This is Beat a Man.
What was the wheelie one? The wheelie one, like the Beyblade ripoff, where they like.
I'm gonna be
swing
honest.
the
I
Beyblade
remember.
backwards, and it like was in reverse. What was that one called?
Oh, I know.
Bay
I know.
Wheelers. I don't remember.
Bay Wheelers? Yeah, Bay Wheelers was a thing.
It was called Bay
Um,
Wheelers. I don't think it was called Bay Wheelers. What were they
I
called?
think it was. There was three. There was like Bay Cyborgs, Bay Riders, or something.
Was it really Bay? Oh my gosh, it was. They were called Bay Wheels.
Yeah, Bay Wheels is crazy.
Hey, Wills is great. I never heard of that name in my entire life.
Remember
I'm
when
gonna
Bay
I'm-
Wheels hit the States. I was so happy. I was like buying them and playing with them, and then I realized how stupid they were. And I got
The thing
Beyblade.
is, again, I'm so fucking old because by the time like Be the Man and Bakuman, wherever, hit like the TV and the toys and wherever, I was what 17, so they suck. But Beyblade, I was like 9, so it's better.
Well, fun fact about Beat-A-Man, it was actually based off Bomberman. Like the
Oh,
whole
what?
first series of toys were like pretty connected to Bomberman, and it wasn't until I think when the manga started in the early 2000s that it kind of became its own thing, and it got a toy line and the anime and whatever. I think 2003, 2004.
Yeah. Well, there was a really, really old Beyblade series before Metal Fusion that was really iconic.
Yeah, the original Beyblade.
Yeah, the original Beyblade. I'm trying to remember. Was it just called? Yeah, it was
Oh,
just called.
Yeah,
Beyblade.
just called Beyblade. Yeah, that
Yeah,
was the one I
Um,
saw. I did saw
the one I
a
saw
little bit of
also.
Metal Fusion.
yeah, I saw
Um,
Metal Fusions. I grew up with Metal Fusion, but then as
Hmm.
I got older, I went back to the original.
Yeah,
Right,
the
right.
original's pretty good. I remember it's basically Naruto. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say that. Uh, for
Except it's
kids,
better. Except it's
yeah,
better.
that's true. It's better Naruto. And before Naruto, I'm pretty sure like Kishimoto just stole the plot
Wait, did
from Beyblade.
Naruto steal the plot from Beyblade?
That's yeah. That's my conclusion.
Naruto just copy and pasted Beyblade. I'm sorry. The
Speechless.
whole, the whole thing, the bee damming, I don't know what it's called. That looks
Beat-A-Man.
so bee man. I can't believe you think that that's better than Beyblade.
I
It
never.
is, bro. I've read
I
the
never
first
played it.
volume. I
You're
managed to
wrong.
track down through like the dark web, fucking
Wait,
the first
you've
volume
read
it
the.
translated.
Oh, okay,
Only
so
the
Wait,
first
but
volume. Only the first
isn't
volume.
Naruto a masterpiece?
okay, but if we're talking about the fucking manga,
There's a manga for Beyblade?
there's a bunch of
There
manga for
is.
Beyblade. But the thing is,
It's
last time I
Korokoro.
checked, last time I checked, none of the Beyblade manga was translated because I had a friend of mine who was a huge fan of Beyblade and he wanted to read the Beyblade manga. So he was like asking me for info about it. So I tried to find it. I couldn't find any translated, and he basically cried. I
I
don't think he's
think
watching this.
I think there's a modern
Hi, Crash's friend.
Beyblade that is
I'm
has
sorry, I
some
said you cried.
translated chapters.
But none completed.
You
Wait,
gotta
what's
be
this?
careful, Crash. We are the largest podcast on the internet.
That is
Wait, I
true.
think the original is Bakuda and Shoot Beyblade the original Beyblade because this is fully translated. This is actually just like a scan of the official translation.
Oh, no, well, then I am wrong.
Give
I
this to your
guess
friend, man. I mean, this
I,
might
I
be.
will.
How long ago was this translated? I wonder.
I don't know. He asked me like years ago, so I'm gonna just
Yeah.
be like, this is someone I haven't talked in like the past like 2-3 years, so I'm just gonna
That's
like
okay.
message him.
This is a good chance to reunite.
That
You're
is
like,
true.
Mhm.
That is
remember that
true.
time that you wanted Beyblade manga? Well, here you go, that peak fiction. Because as we know, Naruto is a masterpiece, right, Poofy?
Yeah. Yeah. Amen.
And
Indeed.
Beyblade is what Naruto is based off of.
Exactly. So
So
Beyblade,
therefore,
Yeah.
Beyblade is top 1 series.
Yeah, it does transfer its quality in that way. That's precisely the nature of their
yeah, that's
relationship. So,
yeah. I think that's how philosophy works.
It's
Philosophy.
a symbiotic relationship.
so I'm going down the fucking Beat-A-Man pipeline, and I'm just. They actually came out with like a new line of toys and shit that were objectively worse, and I bought a bunch of them like a few
Objectively
years ago.
worse. Fine. I think that's just your
Um,
opinion, man.
it's the Beat-A-Man Crossfire is what it was called. The toys are lower quality. The marbles are like plastic and not real marbles anymore. The old toys used to be like almost
Let
put
me.
together like a Gundam kit, like literally little pieces you had to break off and
Okay,
piece together. These
that-
are already built. Lame.
okay, but I want to go back to the plastic marbles because that's why you can
It's a
like
crime.
you can buy marbles for, like you can buy 100 marbles for like a nickel. That's right. I haven't bought marbles in like 20 years.
because
Choking hazard, I think maybe. Or, I
Canadians
don't
are
know.
cheap.
Choking hazard, you can choke on fucking plastic.
Yo, Kai, is he bound for this?
Sorry, I haven't. I've been swearing a lot because I don't get to swear on my channel.
Why not?
I don't like swearing. I do swear. I do swear a lot. I do swear a bit on my
Like,
channel.
hey kids, here's how you cuss.
Fuck, fuckity, fuck.
I curse a lot on my live streams, and I don't like that, but it's just kind of how it is.
I don't cuss a lot on my live streams because like I cuss a lot when I'm just talking with my friends, and the thing is I forget I'm recording this
Right.
podcast. That's how the big three work.
Yeah.
It's midway through, we forget. This is
And then,
supposed to.
and then one of us randomly gets canceled for saying BDmon is
He's the man,
Pokemon.
bro.
The
Not
man
that
is
fucking hard.
BG Man is
Biggie
better
Man.
than trash. I mean, it's better than
Better
Beyblade.
than trash? You said it yourself, brother. Fucking the argument writes itself sometimes.
My bad. I was thinking of Naruto because Naruto is like so close to Beyblade.
Nah,
story.
don't worry. It's a little Freudian slip. I knew you meant to say One Piece. You just
Oh,
had
yeah,
Naruto on your
right.
mind because you're always thinking about greatness.
We were not gonna
Exactly,
talk about
exactly.
One Piece.
Okay, so now that we're 30 minutes into the podcast, it's time to talk about the next topic.
We have next
Why
topic.
One Piece is mid.
Last topic.
Um,
Can
so One
we,
Piece is mid because it has pirates, and pirates are so last year.
Do you want to
bro,
know something?
yeah, I like knowing things.
So as you know, I am working on the top 50 anime
You
manga
are?
on live stream, and One Piece. Could you guys guess where it is?
For you,
30.
for no, actually 27.
35.
You're pretty fucking close, folks. So,
Where is it?
let me just double check. It's 37.
Do you want to know
See?
where Naruto is on my top 50?
Do you want to know who asked?
No one asked.
Could you point me in the direction of someone who asked?
Yeah, me.
Do you even have a top 50?
I don't have a top 50. I have can I find it? I have a top. I think now I can find it. The thing, there was
Oh
this
my gosh.
website that lets you do like top 50s of a lot of things.
Podcast
And-
idea. We all bring our top 50s to one podcast. 6-hour long podcast.
That
Yeah,
actually might be kind of like fun because we'd probably only talk about like a handful of series. Like, I'm not.
Most of our podcast is
It's a
about
lie, actually.
Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, One
big
Piece,
three.
Naruto, and Bleach.
Can I find?
I mean, honestly, if we're gonna be completely honest, we're more of a Naruto, One Piece podcast than a Bleach podcast. Sorry, Poxal.
Weirdly enough, because
objectively,
okay,
One
I
Piece-
found
I mean,
found
Bleach
my
probably
top
gets the least
50.
shout outs on this podcast.
I think that's
Okay.
just because one, we talk about Naruto because you bring up. Well, I actually bring up Naruto more than you.
You actually might,
Um,
yeah. What the fuck? You were literally the Bleach advocate, and I don't ever hear you talk about Bleach in this chat. I mean, like in the podcast.
I think it's because unlike you two, I have a YouTube channel that's Bleach related, so I talk about Bleach plenty over on my
Listen.
channel.
I've got a channel dedicated to Yu-Gi-Oh, and that does not stop me from fucking yapping about Yu-Gi-Oh for
We've
3 hours
uploaded
every time.
2 Yu-Gi-Oh videos. I've uploaded 200 Bleach videos.
That's true.
Not the same.
No, mine. I'm not gonna say it.
I did find my
Keep
top
this amicable.
50 from
All right,
like
let's
10
hear it.
years ago.
Yes,
The
let's
thing
see
is,
it.
I can't show you because the website is kind of closed because the guy died, and only the people that made accounts can have access to it. And we're working, like I know the people that are working on making it public again. But until that
Oh, wow.
happens, I'm not going to mention because like the website kind of died, and the only people that got active made a circle. It's been a long time. But anyways,
What's your whole top 10? Like that's
my
all.
whole top 10. The thing is, my old top 10 is pretty much the same. Wait, actually, this can't be right. No, I made some changes here.
Bro was like, I did not rate that series that highly before.
No, the thing is, no, I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Bro
Is
has
that
Boruto above Naruto on this one.
the thing is,
Before Boruto was even announced.
the thing is, I see Dorodoro here, and I haven't read Dorodoro until like 2018.
Oh my
So it
gosh,
should
so are
be-
you telling me that you are one of those people that claims that you read something when you haven't read it?
Exactly. No, I think this means that I've ranked. Okay, no, this list is from 4 years ago, apparently. Okay, it's from 4 years ago. If you guys still want to hear my top 10, but it's basically the same.
Yeah.
So, number 10, it's 20th Century Boys.
Okay.
Number 9 is Zorodoro. I think it was basically just right after I read it. Number 8 is Monster. Number 7 is
Oh.
Berserk.
Oh.
Number 6, Memories of Emanon.
W.
Number 5, Dead Demons, Dead.
Wow.
And then number 4, Billy Bat. Number 3, Pun Pun. Number 2, One Piece, and number 1, Lavina. So I think the
Bro
thing that
has, like-
changed was,
Bro's like 2 mangaka in his fucking top 10.
yeah, like you weren't the same with fucking Yoshimi.
Bro, I have my top 10, and it's like 10 different piece of works from 10 different people. Okay, so
Honestly
that
saying,
doesn't
I
apply
don't
to
think
me.
I have one. I don't think I have one thing with 2 authors in my top 10.
I actually Crash for one. That was a
Mm,
pretty like elitist top 10. Okay, I'll be honest.
it
Um,
is.
2, you like Monster more than 20th Century Boys?
No, I don't.
That's just the old you. That's Poo
Yeah,
Crash. No, that's
like
That's Master Crash. Poo Crash knows
yeah,
better.
like ranking Dora number 9 when it's basically number 1 now. That is strange to me. I did
Really?
made a
Over
video.
Love Hina and One Piece?
It depends.
It's hard, I know. I'm really
We
asking you
Yeah.
tough
won. We
questions.
won.
The thing is, I Loving in One
We
Piece are
won.
much more like meaningful
Hmm.
than Dora, but I do think like Dora is more fun to read.
That's fair. Do you
So
want to?
Midnight Pun Pun is not sad.
Pun Pun is
Anyways,
fucking hilarious. I was looking.
Hilarious.
Pun Pun.
remember when Dice made? I don't know if he ended up making it. I think he did actually. He made the video about why Pun Pun's a comedy.
In Pun Pun is a comedy.
I remember, like, I've only read like one, not even the full volume of Pun Pun.
You're
Just remember
fucking
coming on this
insane.
podcast and having the serious take that was not sad.
Yeah. Pun Pun is a comedy. It is a very like dark, bleak comedy, but that's a way of making funnies. I don't know.
do
Um,
Do you want to hear my top 10 from January 9th, 2015?
shoot.
Yes.
So from what, 7 years ago? 8 years ago, maybe?
Jeez, now I have to find mine.
Oh, if you guys want to hear, I have my top 5 from 2009.
Oh, okay, let's do that one first then. That's pretty cool.
Okay, that's a video.
It's old.
That is a video. I reacted to it on my channel, but
Oh,
can
I
I
feel like
find?
I might have watched this. Is an old video, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I
So
think it
tell
was
me if I
like
got it.
celebrating my first anniversary on the channel.
Yes, I recall.
Yeah. Where is my channel? I don't have my channel here anymore.
Dude, I can't believe you have me trying to find my old top 10 list.
We have 2 hours.
You have all the time in the world.
Okay. No sound. So.
I got in.
What account are you looking for,
So
Poxel?
I didn't remember the username, so I was just trying to use my old emails on my anime list.
Okay, my top favorite mangas. Oh my god, my English is so horrible in this one. Okay, so number 5, it's Bleach.
Let's go, W's.
Number 5 is Bleach. Number 4 is Reborn. I do not like Reborn more than I like Bleach.
That's a
Like,
pretty
no.
insane take.
I don't like Reborn more than I like Bleach. Bleach is definitely better than Reborn. What the fuck was I thinking?
Wait, where was Bleach at in 2009 though in the manga?
Um,
Ronkar?
Yeah, Ronkar, I think.
Earlier Ronkar though, or later Ronkar? Because that changes a lot.
that late. I think it's later on card. I don't think I was caught up with Bleach.
Okay,
at
because
the
if you were
time.
still like, some of those early fights in Ronkar, if that's where you were, and Soul Society just ended, now you're dealing with this shit, I could see why that'd leave a bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah. Number 3 is 20th Century Boys. No.
Oh no,
Eternal.
2009. That's like late Fullburn. Like that's like the end of Fullburn.
Oh really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Manga ended
That
in
makes a
2000
lot more sense.
No, that's like the start of Thousand Year Blood Wars, where you would be.
Really? 2009.
It depends
Jesus
on how
Christ.
early 2009 is, because
The
the manga
manga,
ended
though.
in 2012.
No, it didn't. What? Are
Wait, no,
you-
I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm looking at the anime.
I was scared.
Oh my
I was
God, yeah.
fucking scared.
It's like, wait, did it end in 2016?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
makes a
was
lot.
so confused. I
That
was like,
makes
what
a
the heck?
lot more sense. I was like, no, it.
Yeah, because I think Fullburn was 2012.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Okay.
you were probably in the middle of a wrong car in that
yeah.
case.
I don't think I was caught up.
this
I was
doesn't
for
make
sure not caught up.
sense. Why is this telling me?
So number second is Lavina, and then of course number 1 is. Oh wait, I have honorable mentions: Full Metal Alchemist, Naruto, and Death Note.
Wow.
And then number 1 is One Piece. Of course, it is.
I can't believe that I can't believe anyone could have Naruto and Bleach over one. Wait. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. I didn't finish the sentence, okay?
Somebody clip
Okay.
that. We're
I
gonna
can't
create
believe
a clip,
anyone
we're
would
gonna create
have
a clips
One
channel,
Piece and
and
Bleach
that's gonna
over
be
Naruto.
and that's gonna be the first clip. We already talked about this. Bleach is both your guys' second of the big three.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty interesting. Bleach probably has the highest average score out of like the three. Like if we were each like average our like ranks of the big three, Bleach probably would have the highest average score.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good manga.
It
Then it's a
is.
bad manga.
I actually no, I don't think so at all. I'm actually
Yeah, I know you don't.
I just caught up to the first core of the Bleach Thousand Year Bloodwork anime, and wow, reminded me how fucking good Bleach is.
Which is really
Oh,
fun.
yeah. And there's some like even then there's not like that many additions until the newest core.
I heard okay, Pokes, I have to solicit your opinion on this. I've heard some people say the second core wasn't that good. Thoughts?
By second core, we're talking about episodes 13 through 24.
Yes. Is that the most recent one or
Yeah, that should be the second core.
Wait, I'm trying to think. When does
I think it's the core with the Ichibei fight.
No, that core is amazing. I think it has a rough middle-ish, but I think what they add to the story there is so good.
I've seen people say, well, it's definitely the third episodes 13 to 26 is the core I remember people complaining about. And I've heard a few things like the overall like standard quality of the episodes was a little lower outside of like like the few big fights.
Yeah.
But they were also just like not satisfied, I guess, with how it was adapted or something. So I don't know
So
if
the
you could.
last three episodes, well, the last two episodes of the core is completely anime original.
Oh, really? Is it good
Yeah.
anime original?
Yeah, it's Squad Zero actually putting up a fight, and one of them uses like their bankai.
I am really excited. I'm gonna watch Bleach as soon as this ends.
And
Actually, because I still have like a fucking mountain of Yu-Gi-Oh cards next to me that I have to
then
sort through.
yeah,
So
and it adds like it kind of explains why Squad Zero lost because of
I
the way
like
that
that.
I can't really say it without spoiling it, so I'm
Yeah,
not going to say
don't.
anything.
But thank you.
But it kind of explains why it would be easier to defeat them. They don't. It doesn't end with that chapter, but yeah,
Right.
you'll
Okay,
see.
noted.
Not going to say anymore.
I
Appreciate
have
it.
to admit or promise here, Boxel, if my Dragon Ball video does well and my Z video does well, I'm gonna like do the formula again with probably with Bleach first. No, actually, I think I'll do Attack on Titan first,
I'm
then
excited for that.
Bleach.
I also just
Uh,
finished Attack on Titan, the anime. It
yeah,
was fucking
I'll
fantastic.
become totally not Mark the second,
Hey guys, it's totally not Mark here.
Totally not Crash.
totally not Crash. I'm
I've
just
also
stealing his ideas.
I've
But
also been spending more time on YouTube over the break, and I've been watching a fuckload of like Attack on Titan video essays, which is so weird. I don't like watching video essays, but I don't know.
I love watching video essays.
I was allured into the Attack on Titan video essay pipeline, and now I have so many good arguments to defend the ending. So we ball.
Yeah.
But I have to share with you guys my top 10 from 2015.
Do.
I just
Go for it.
I exited out. Oh my god, give me a second. Actually, I can get it back because I searched it on Twitter. Yeah, here it is. Okay, 2015. There's gonna be a few interesting things about it that we can discuss after the fact. Okay, number 10 is Death Note.
Okay.
Number 9 is Roni Kenshin. Number 8 is Claymore.
I didn't know
Were
you
you in
were.
your edgy phase?
What'd you say?
Were you in like your edgy phase?
Yes, and it's a lot edgier than you even realize until we get to the end.
Do.
Yeah, go on, Poo Crash.
No, I was gonna say you go on. I want to hear it.
Yeah, number 7's No Longer Human. Furuya won again.
Okay.
Nothing's changed. Number 6 is the Darker Than Black manga, Shikaku no Hana, which is fair enough. I still like when I rank Attack Darker Than Black. I kind of rope in the anime and the manga into one entity, so valid. Number 5, okay, Crash, Doro Hidoro,
Let's go.
that I'd only read like 3 volumes of, but was so
Okay.
fucking good I had to put it at number 5.
It is. It does get a little bit worse later on. I mean, it kind of does drags on a little bit later on.
Yeah, I'm also just looking at like the context I provided in the tweet, and apparently this was like when I just finished Claymore. Um, and I actually didn't finish Roni Kenshin this time either. I only finished the Tokyo arc. I never got to the Jinchu stuff until like 2019. So keep that in mind. Death Note I obviously finished. Number 4 is Gangsta. The first 4 volumes in particular, because that's all I owned and all I read. Number 3 is Vinland Saga,
Let's go.
which would have just been the prologue arc though, so and not even
Mm.
farmland stuff. Number 2 is Monster,
Let's go.
and number 1 is Back Mongolian Chop Squad.
Of course, it is back.
And there's no Naruto, and there sure as hell is
That
no
is-
Yu-Gi-Oh.
That is so strange. But isn't there because you hadn't read it, or because you were like, I'm not gonna say I'm a Naruto fan?
It was because I
Are you
was not
from
going to say I was a
Texas?
Naruto fan. I mean, look at the list. Like, it's pretty, like, it's edgier shonen and, like, a bunch of seinen, like, piled into
Like,
the top.
bro, if you think that's edgier, you shouldn't have met me in my edgy phase.
But, I mean, yeah, like, I remember just, like, back then it was, 2015, so Naruto was
Like-
kind of, like, freshly over, and, like, just what happened at the end of the war was still kind of... The faults were over-exaggerated, and what would later be praised of it was not, being praised yet. Like, nobody was talking about
Mhm.
Obito versus Kakashi the way they would end up once it was animated, right? But yeah, so it wasn't a good time to be a Naruto fan, so I was not going to be a Naruto fan is what it came down to.
I'm gonna be honest. I think now is probably one of the best times to be a Naruto fan, as long as you're not a Boruto fan. Because if you are a Boruto fan, then yeah.
What
'Cause
makes-
I remember just because I remember
What's your
like
problem with Boruto, Crash?
my problem. I'm not even like talking about the quality of the manga. I'm just talking about like seeing how much people bully people. I don't see people bully Naruto fans as much as they did when I was a Naruto fan, for example.
Yes.
Honestly, Boruto gets more character development than Luffy.
Then what?
Luffy.
I would honestly...
Luffy
you can-
doesn't get any. He does. I mean, he does. Luffy does get character development, but not very significant in a way that changes the character. I don't know how
I
Boruto
love
goes
how
about.
I'm making like a jokingly take, like a take to try to trigger people, and Crash is taking it like.
I think... No, but that's the
full
thing.
analytical side.
That misses... To make the comparison misses the point of Luffy as a character, I think. Like, obviously he does develop, but he is functionally
Yeah, the same.
flat, I think, overall.
But I still think he's a great character. It's just not every
Yes.
character needs to like have this massive character development.
Mhm.
And I think that
Yeah.
that's what a lot of people on Twitter really miss. Is like
Yeah.
not every character has to go from murdering their entire family to helping their little bro. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he
That-
definitely
that's-
grows as a person over, the fucking 1100 chapters, but it's not substantial enough to say, that he's particularly
yeah,
dynamic
his
or anything.
understanding of the world grows, but his actual like character, while it has some development, it's not like other characters, we could say.
Yeah.
And
Like Sanji.
I
My
mean,
goat.
yeah. I do think, like, for most part, those kind of developments are reserved side characters, especially in, like, big ass manga, because how are we gonna have Luffy develop his character on every arc, for example? Like, have a character arc on every single arc?
Hmm.
Oh
We
my
don't.
gosh, that reminds me. I'm sorry. There's this
Sure.
scene in the One Piece live action that I saw on Twitter and like YouTube, and it's so hilarious. The acting is so funny. It's Sanji's introduction. I don't know if you guys have seen the clip.
I've seen the live action.
Yeah, you know the scene where Sanji introduces himself to Nami, and then like
yeah,
the additional content that they decide to add in that scene.
yeah. They did
It's
change
so
a lot, but
cringy, but it's so funny.
yeah.
I think it's partially just the acting that plays into it.
I think the guy who did Sanji was pretty great, and everyone's like trashing him when he was first announced.
No, I think he did good. I haven't actually seen the full live action. I've just seen
Mhm.
clips, so
Yeah.
I haven't.
There
Yeah.
there are parts in the acting that don't work because they try to be very faithful. So, for example, when Zoro does "I'm not gonna lose anymore, Luffy," uh, it doesn't work as well because it's real people and it looks kind of goofy, even though like he
Because
does.
it's real people.
It is that's the thing. Like he does his best to try to sound like exactly like Zoro in the anime and the manga, but because he does, it's kind of cringy.
Damn.
um, but overall, I really like um, the live action. I think like Sanji was a really good actor.
Mhm.
Luffy was a really fun as Luffy as well. Nami was really good. Uh, Shanks, I just overall was even like the changes that they did to the characters was pretty good. Not as good as the manga, of course, but my girlfriend watched it all, and which
Oh,
so it's
Yeah.
pretty good praise.
So,
okay. So
oh, sorry.
no Puxel?
Did you finish your list?
I did, yeah. Number one was
Yeah,
Beck.
yeah,
Back.
yeah.
Okay. So I have a list, and it was a similar time as Doofy. I was trying to be an elitist in my takes.
Love that. I love
So,
that so
so
much.
yeah, Bleach ain't even in the top 10.
I love
Um,
that. It's canon event
Same.
for all people our age who like the big three to pretend like they didn't like the big three at some point in their lives.
exactly. Except
I mean,
Trash because
because
he's currently he likes the
He's
wrong one.
Portuguese.
no, but I will say what it is because liking One Piece. I don't think like liking One Piece was ever as public
Bad.
shamefully as
Yeah.
liking like Naruto and Bleach. Because people who like most people didn't care about One Piece, but the people who liked One Piece were like, this is very like deep and emotional. The world building is the best and just the better written shonen of all time. And so it you kind of can say that you could say that you like One Piece.
You see,
And
at this time, I was trying to copy and paste like my brother's taste.
Oh,
Like I
okay.
was trying to be an elitist like him and make him proud,
Mhm.
jokingly. Um, so I kind of he would trash on Bleach a lot. And because of that, I put Bleach down on my list. Even though I loved Bleach at the time, I was so obsessed with it, but I pretended not to be obsessed with it.
Okay.
Um, I still watched Bankai videos on YouTube, but every time somebody would come over and they'd look at my YouTube history, I would have deleted it an hour before, so they wouldn't know.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky
Yeah,
boy.
exactly. Sneaky Bleach fan. So my number one is Code Geass. You can already see the elitist.
Yeah. But you like Code Geass, right? Like
I
quite a
still
bit,
do.
no?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
still love it. I'm still like it wasn't like I was an elitist where I wasn't putting things I liked on my
That
list.
okay, fair.
But anything that like community wise had a large amount of haters,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of didn't because it wasn't like
Okay.
elitist enough. Number two is Death Note.
Okay.
Number three was Oran High School Host Club.
Okay.
very
Pretty
elitist. I still
Yeah.
need to read that one.
Number
Pokesal core.
four was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Let's
Oh yeah,
go.
the safe take.
Yeah. Number five was Assassination Classroom.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's pretty cool actually.
Yeah. Um. Number six was Silent Voice. I made this right after watching a Silent Voice, I think, because it had
Okay.
just come out.
It's so fucking good.
Um,
Manga at least.
and then number seven was Overlord.
Oh. Okay. Everyone's got a little bit of
Um,
isekai in there, you know?
yeah, number eight was One Punch Man.
Hmm.
Number nine technically was Assassination Classroom season 2, but we're gonna skip that.
Assassination Classroom was so good it deserves the spotlight.
Yeah. It was. Oh my gosh! No, I'm not saying that. Never mind. We're
Just say it.
skipping
You have to say it now. You said that you're not going to say it. You have to say it now.
Could just
that. On
lied.
number 8.
Yes, I think so.
Okay, Black Butler season 1.
Oh no, you valid for that. G.
Number 9 was Another.
I remember
Okay.
another. I remember watching
When
that.
when
That
did
was
you
one
make
of
this
the.
list?
Like 2015, 2016, I think.
Okay, adds up.
Okay,
And then the 10th one was Your Lie in April.
that's. I still need to rewatch that because I remember really liking the manga. Interesting
Also,
thing. We all had like that note pretty high. I
Yeah.
mean, I have it honorable mentions, I guess. Um, and that makes it like. How long were you guys into anime and manga when you made your lists? Because mine, I was like a year or a year and a half into anime and manga. I was probably like, I think I was like 16 when I made that list.
My top 10 that I just mentioned was 2015, so I would have been seriously into anime for 3 years, maybe.
Hmm.
I started being seriously in anime when I was 10.
That's really early.
So 2013. So I had been into anime for like 3 years.
Okay. So
Yeah.
my list was a little bit
I yeah, yours was a little fresher, right?
yeah.
So I cut you off to finish your sentence so I could say my own
Thank you, because
sentence.
But
I,
at
I
this
forgot
time,
the sometimes I forget the words.
at this time I hadn't read a single manga.
I
I was
I,
in the anime for
Blasphemy.
3 years.
I
I
read
think.
manga so early.
Wait, let me check the my anime list.
I read manga so early because my internet
Uh,
connection was very shitty. I think I've
Oh,
told this story.
no, tell it, tell it. But I also
Um,
just found my top 30 from August 2nd, 2013. So
I can get merged earlier than 2009,
okay, sorry, I had read one
which
manga at that
which
time.
was
I'm not gonna say.
can you say it?
was it Black Butler?
Was it Metamorphosis or whatever it's
No,
called?
no, no, it was a Ruby manga.
Oh,
Does
yeah, I
that
wouldn't say
count?
that either. Good choice, not saying anything or wanting to not say
um,
anything.
so I got into manga because I had like 1 gigabyte internet connection. My dad had actual internet, but he didn't like give it to me because I think this was before Wi-Fi was really spread around.
Bro was
Right.
cool. That's why he didn't give you internet. He wanted you to
Yeah,
play outside.
He didn't want you to make a
he.
YouTube channel.
Yeah, I did anyways. Fuck him. um, 'cause that was when I started like watching like YouTube videos and such, and really wanting to do this. But yeah, because I didn't have like a lot of internet. I watched Naruto. I remember watching Naruto from like DVDs that friends of mine would give me, like the first
Mhm.
Okay.
season.
Hmm.
And then a friend of mine was he watched. He was a big fan of Full Metal Alchemist, the original, because this was before Brotherhood, and he was reading the manga because it was the most up to date. And it was like, hey, if you can't like watch anime because your internet sucks, you can read manga. I was like, what the fuck is manga,
Oh.
bro? The fuck is that? And so I read when I finished Naruto, I read the Shippuden part of Naruto in manga. That was my first
Oh,
manga.
neat.
Yeah. And I told this story to my friend the other day because he was like, "Holy shit! I was the one who introduced you to manga. Where's my royalties?"
I was the one that created Manga Crash.
Yeah, that was basically what he said.
When are you gonna become a full-time YouTuber, Crash? Quit your job and just make
Oh
videos.
man, I wish. I get
Settle down.
€10 a month from YouTube.
Man's
It's
making
not.
bank.
At the bank? Yeah, oh god.
Dude, my biggest regret is when I was making good money from YouTube, not sticking with YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we haul out like our stuff this year, I think, because I don't think like we stopped doing YouTube just because we. I mean, I didn't stop, but like I don't think you guys like stopped doing videos just because you didn't want to do videos anymore. Just had other stuff in your life, and
Hmm.
I mean, it's
Well,
understandable.
Yeah, fuck YouTube.
I mean,
No, I'm
for real
kidding.
though.
I'm
No, but for
kidding.
real, like if you have other stuff to do, like fuck it.
yeah. Well, there
It doesn't
is
even.
the one exception was where I did try to abandon everything Doofy, like out of nowhere for like 3 months.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I was so sad.
Yeah, you
That
disappeared.
too.
I was asking Crash. I was like, "Where's Doofy?"
Yeah.
I had to make an alt just to talk to you guys, and then I let everyone
Yeah.
into it, and then Doofy came back. So
Yeah, I'm happy. But I remember because you were like, "I'm gonna leave the internet." I was like, "How am I gonna talk to you? I'm not gonna travel to Canada."
See, my thought process was, how are we going to record the next episode of the biggest podcast on the internet?
because Pooxel is on his fucking grind set
I remember
24/7.
who asked me. I think was it Creams. I think it was
Yeah.
Creams, but I can't be sure. Someone asked me like, he was asking like where was Doofy and wherever, and I told him you were like leaving the internet forever. And it's like, hey, so what's that mean for your podcast? Like, I don't fucking know.
I
I'll
actually
record it.
intended on still like doing the podcast.
Yeah, I remember
It's
asking
fun
you, and
part.
like, we'll see, we'll make it work.
Mhm.
And I think that's why you made the alt account.
You're
Because
right.
the podcast is just too cool. Like, we can't abandon the big three.
I love this podcast because we can just, bro. We haven't recorded in like 10 months, and this feels like we just been doing this weekly.
Yep.
Still, it
Yeah.
it's weird.
And it's just
And-
fun to do.
Yeah, because we don't care about. I don't care like really about the views in this video.
Definitely not. No.
I just want.
I just
to, like,
want
talk
to
to
hit
you guys.
12 views. Minimum 12
Yeah,
views.
12
Yeah.
views is good. And each of us just have
I
to
didn't
watch
do
the video
11.
like 4 times.
Be okay with 11? I just love our titles. Like, the titles of our videos are just...
Totals are great.
It's fun coming
I
up with
love-
like how to brand the videos too, because it's literally just us like trying to take a whole conversation then sell it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
what's
We
the
are
vision
better
for
than
marketing?
Logan Paul's dad. And you want to know, it's actually kind of surprising how well some of these podcasts do. You know?
They do
Yes.
like pretty okay. Like
Yeah.
I don't
It's
think this
pretty
one's
cool.
gonna do well.
I think it will. This is the return episode.
That's true.
It's gonna blow up.
It's
Because
one
you know
thing
how we can title it? We should probably title it like talking about our old favorites or something like that.
We
Like
should
going through our old
title
lists.
it. No, we should title it Naruto copied from Beyblade.
Oh, you're
Naruto
so right.
copy Beyblade.
And it's relevant
Hey,
because Beyblade's
yo!
having its renaissance right now. Somebody write that down.
Write it down. Write it down.
Copied Beyblade.
It's funny because all of our seriously titled videos never do well.
Never.
Like
No.
what
Never,
Yu-Gi-Oh
ever.
can teach Pokemon. That video
Hanger
did
title.
not do great. Banger
And
title.
that was
Sad
probably one of the
Hidayah.
most serious videos as well.
Or like Shonen is doomed. Didn't
Is that
do
a
well.
serious video?
Or
I don't
What
think that
was
one
it?
did that well.
our love letter to Yu-Gi-Oh didn't do
Flopped.
Yeah,
Sag.
Yeah.
Okay.
but then there's like
well. But
the
then
big feel of
Crocodile
this.
is Luffy's mom. The Bible inspired this hint.
I think the crocodile is Luffy's mom, and did also well because it was our first.
Yeah.
A lot of people tuned into
I think
that.
it also is because of the thumbnail.
True.
Maybe.
I
Okay.
have really a lot of fun doing these thumbnails.
Yeah, you can really like just go fucking wild and there's no like expectations.
Yeah.
I think it's just because whenever we get to serious news topics for like titles of videos, by the time we get the video out, those
Old.
topics are
It's
old.
late.
So
Yeah.
One Piece does not belong in the big three.
That was love. That's one of my favorite like arguments.
That
think it's
title was a
neat.
serious title.
How did it do?
Bad.
439 views.
400. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so
actually.
it did pretty good for a serious title.
Yeah,
I should ask, does anyone still has the password for the
I'm.
I have access to the channel.
I
I
have
don't know what the
access.
password is.
Oh,
But no
good,
password
because
either, yeah.
I don't anymore.
Wait, do I? I do. It's the big three:
Okay.
Naruto, Bleach, and One
Don't
Piece.
don't shut the fuck up. Someone bleep that. Oh yeah, I do have the password. It's this shit.
That's
Folks
not
will
the
get
actual-
act.
That's not the actual password. It's just part of the email. It's not even the full email.
Yeah. I don't actually remember the password, I'm gonna be honest.
It's somewhere in our DMs, in the group chat DMs. I think I
Yeah,
have it
yeah.
pinned.
Also, one of my favorite things is how
I do
like
not have it pinned.
I think I came to learn both your no. Crash told me his real name, and fucking Poxal accidentally leaked his real name by using his personal info to sign up for the account.
I also
Oh,
linked
that's
my
your name.
address, I think, to the account somehow.
Yeah.
I pinned it.
Yeah.
You can peep the pinned message. Crash, you're gonna love the password.
I can watch it right now because I'm streaming the
Oh, my
entire
phone
screen.
number was on the account.
Oh, that's yeah. I love that.
Oh yeah.
All right. Wait. No,
I
seriously. I
hope
feel like you had
I
something
hope we
to tell
don't
me.
have to use the OBS because I've been doing stuff and
Well, we can just put a picture. The thumbnail as the picture.
Yeah, you can export the audio. Or
can
you
you
can
do that?
detach the
Yeah,
audio, right?
exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Without further delay, do you want to hear my top 30 anime from 2023 or
I want to
2013?
hear your top 300 anime from 2013.
Okay. Well, I'll give you 30.
I think 30 is a lot. Just give me like top 15 because
How about I
we're
just
gonna be here all day.
go through it really quickly? You don't have to say
Oh,
anything.
okay. Shit.
30,
Go ahead.
Trigun. 29,
Awful.
Valve Raid. Shut up. No, we're just going to fly through them because if you interrupt me each time, then we have to have a little discourse about it, and we're not doing that. Okay, we can start talking about it when we get to 11 because that's a kind of interesting one. 30, Trigun. 29, Valve Raid the Liberator.
Trash.
28, Black Blood Brothers. 27, Kanan.
What?
26, Yu Yu Hakusho. 25, DN Angel. 24, these are anime only, by the way. Number 24, D Gray Man. 23, Yu-Gi-Oh! /GX. Shout out. 22, Angel Beats.
So low.
21, Code Geass.
Hey, yo!
20, Fooly Cooly. 19, High School of the Dead. 18, Kaze no Stigma.
Wait, no.
High School of the Dead is above Code Geass?
And FLCL, like how?
Yeah, duh. Have you not watched it? It's
I've watched.
quite obvious.
Can I just have a
Crash.
side note?
This is horny, Poofy. This
Yeah.
is horny, Poofy.
This
Can
was
I just?
objectively least horny doofy in like the history of like
Bro thought with
hormones.
it. Bro thought with it something besides his brain.
I the first time I read High School of the Dead was before the anime came out, and I don't say that to sound like I'm a fucking hipster or whatever, but
Mhm.
because I had my expectations of High School of the Dead was just the title, and I was like, oh, like my favorite movie, Dawn of the Dead, or my second favorite movie, Shaun of the Dead, or my third favorite movie, Dawn of the Dead, the remake, and then I read it, it's like, oh shit, it's just boobs,
Yep.
and I hate
I
it
will say,
so
the
much.
sniper shot is peak fiction.
That is true.
I went back and ended up
I
reading it
reread.
like
I have a feeling that High School
year
DxD
ago,
is going to be
maybe?
in the top 3.
but
I read
wish
the
it got an
High School of the
ending.
Dead. Yeah, same. I read the High School of the Dead, and again recently, like a year or two ago, and it isn't as bad as I remember it being.
Mhm.
Emphasis on the as bad.
Yeah, it ain't
It's
fucking
very
good.
mid. Yeah.
I think the anime's better.
Mm. I don't think I've seen the anime.
It's quite well. I mean, it's High School of the Dead, so don't get your
Yeah.
hopes up. But it's a good adaptation, I think.
Yeah.
Number 17 is Toriko. Number 16 is Dead Man Wonderland. Number 15 is Eden of the East. Number 14, Durarara. Number 13, Gun X Sword. Number 12, K-On! Number 11, One Piece. Do you want to know how much One Piece I had consumed at that time?
5 chapters.
Now I'm gonna say till Alabasta.
30 episodes.
Wait,
That's
is that-
before
Thanks so
That's
much for watching
before,
today's podcast
um,
episode. It was a pleasure
Arlong.
being
That's
here.
before Arlong. Arlong starts at like 31, I think.
He was just trying. Okay, this doofy was thinking, 1, with how can I get people to like me? 2, I'm edgy, and 3, boobs.
The fact
Yeah.
of the matter is, probably. But I didn't have like an audience here, so but at the same time, I guess
You were famous.
you wanted?
I wanted one. I
You
suppose.
wanted all the One Piece fans to like you.
Number 10 was
You
Tiger.
don't
Nut.
get the One Piece fans to like you if you rank One Piece at 11.
Well, that's the thing. That's not even a good strategy. Yeah, because it's like, who the fuck has One Piece at 11, right?
But still,
and
even
it's the
at
things I have
30
over it are
chapters.
the issue.
It's the 30 chapters.
No, episodes, which I think
30 episodes.
covers
Which-
even less than 30 chapters.
Yeah.
No,
30
no, it
episodes.
doesn't.
No, it does.
No,
The
it
anime
doesn't.
is a lot. Okay, the manga isn't the manga like 50 chapters for East Blue, and then the anime is like 100 episodes.
No, it's the reverse.
Oh, it's
The
reverse.
manga is 100 episodes for East Blue, or 100 chapters. I mean,
Okay.
Okay, my
That's
bad.
right.
I
That's
got
right.
mixed
That's
up
right.
because it swaps after it swaps after.
Cause
Yeah. Right now, like each episode is like half a chapter, but it
Maybe if
was
that.
yeah. But early on, it was a normal anime, which is why I do think like the remake thing. I don't think it matters
yeah.
too much because by the time it reaches the point where it matters to have a remake because of the pacing, it's gonna be like 10 years from now anyways, if not more, because I think it's they're doing it by season, and
Mhm.
whoever is like hyping the new One Piece anime is not gonna hype it in 10 years.
Well, I think East Blue with new animation will look pretty cool.
It will
I
look pretty
disagree.
cool.
And I
Well,
think after East Blue, well, as long as it sticks with still the same older style,
it
not
won't.
like as long as it sticks with like because One Piece is a unique style of animation that really makes it pop out.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
feel pretty strongly about this. I mean, clearly, I ranked 30 episodes of East Blue as my 11th favorite anime of all time at some point in my life. So I saw something in it clearly that was of value, and I think I still do. Like, as far as an adaptation of East Blue could go, the original was like as good as I think it could get.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, there can be better animation because it's 1999.
Of course.
But other than that, I mean, I don't think we can. Like, you're not gonna. What are we gonna do? We're gonna change the voice actors if we're planning on doing a full on remake. People are not gonna like Luffy's new voice. They will hate it.
Yep.
I mean, I do think I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Alabasta is very good with the pacing in the anime. I think it's
Mm.
slow.
By
So I think
Alabasta, I was
once
reading the
they
manga
pass,
already. So
yeah, I think once they passed East Blue in the anime adaptation,
mhm.
it will really improve the story, especially the arc after Alabasta, Skypiea.
Skypiea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
Skypiea really needs a remake.
Skype really needs to be brought up again. So in that sense, I do see worth in having a remake, something that makes people watch it again because I reread it like last year and it's a really solid arc still.
I just think
Um,
East Blue and Wano are the two arcs in the anime that just don't need to be remade.
Wano needs not in animation but in pacing.
Pacing, that's fair, yeah.
It needs to be rewritten, in my humble opinion, by
I
Kishimoto, so that it's
no,
not shit.
No,
but like
Kishimoto and well, they both work on the art and then they both work on the story.
This is what would happen if
in all
Kishimoto wrote Wano.
seriousness, dude,
No,
shoot,
no, you go
no,
first.
shoot. I was
No,
gonna say in
no,
all
you go
seriousness.
first. No, let's see
Okay,
it. Let's hear all
okay.
seriousness.
I do think I would have liked to see Oda rewrite Wano in the kind of like headspace that he is right now, when he's not like caring about putting so many side plots and so many characters and dragging things out as much as he did in the first half of Wano, which there was something like change in him like halfway through, and he stripped down Wano so much in a point where he already had given so many side plots. So I would have liked to see him write Wano that way from the get go, and I think Wano would have been a much better arc.
Yeah, well,
Valid.
I think with the new anime though, like focusing a little bit on that, Oda has like kind of like the opportunity to add more connecting plots. If that makes
I don't
sense.
think Oda is gonna make this is gonna be a lot of part of the new anime though.
I hope he has some part with it. I hope he can
Mhm.
add some stuff to it. Like even if it's just extra foreshadowing for hockey, for example, and like small things like that. Just being able to really get things in the bigger picture because I think he does a decent job at it. But I think it's more so he leaves things kind of things that he can build off on later, if that makes sense, rather than
Yeah,
like
that's what he does. Aki was not planned.
yeah,
Everything
exactly.
that
That's
is,
what and every mangaka does that to some
yeah,
level or degree. They just leave like unknown plot lines that they can pick up on later on in their story because they don't know how long their story is going to be.
yeah,
Right.
especially early on.
Yeah, where Weekly Shonen Jump cancels every third manga. Sorry,
Yeah,
2 out of every third manga.
Okay, so now we're all ready to hear what would happen if
dumb.
Kishimoto wrote
Okay,
Wano, right?
yeah, shit.
Yes.
So this is what happens. Luffy gets his Gear 5 power up. It's not enough. Kaido still fucking throws down. Luffy's about to
That's what
die.
happens in the normal Wano. What the
Right,
fuck?
right, right. No, you gotta
And
wait.
then,
You gotta wait.
Luffy
And
looks at
then,
Kaido and says, "You too can be good, in my opinion.
no, that
Become
wouldn't
my
happen.
friend.
Okay, that's
Remember
straw
what you
man.
did?
Kishimoto doesn't do that shit. Grow up.
Remember what your kids. Remember
Not
what
real. Not
isn't
real.
your crew
Fake
like your
news.
children? What would you do to your children? Like
This is
this
what would
world
actually
needs to be
happen. Just
rebuilt."
when Kaido's about to definitively win, Blackbeard would fucking not Blackbeard. Who can I pick? Who's that guy
Whitebeard.
that was supposed to
Whitebeard comes back from the dead using
Yeah.
survival ninjutsu.
Oh, that's a good idea actually. But before we get there, what's the guy that didn't die from the bomb? Like it just doesn't die.
The
Like,
bird
he's dead?
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bird boy.
So the bird boy fucking throws his fish through Kaido, and Kaido's like, he's like, "Thank you, Kaido. I will take it from here." Then Kaido fucking like dies, and then he absorbs all Kaido's power. Then he becomes like a 2 times strong Kaido. He's like Luffy. I don't know what he sounds like because I didn't really watch that part, but
I don't know. I just read it as manga.
And then
but
Luffy
I
looks
think
at Bird Boy and is like, "Remember that princess that you swore to protect? Can you
She's
protect
dead.
her like this? Become my friend. Join my crew, Bird Boy."
and then he's like, you thought Kaido and Big Mom were a problem? Well, how about this?" And then it pans behind him, and it's like a pirate ship full of like dead pirates that are alive, and it's Davy Jones. It's his fucking like first assistant or something. And then Luffy's like, "Oh crud."
Do you
But
know
then
that David Jones is canon in the One Piece world?
I do. We've talked about this on a previous episode.
Did
And,
we? I don't remember.
We
Yeah,
talked
the
about how
first-
like the One Piece or like something about Ace could come back and from Davy Jones's locker or some weird shit. I don't know, man. One Piece fans have some crazy theories.
Ace
Yeah.
is still alive. You know that, right?
Yeah, he's in
Yeah,
Davy
yeah.
Jones's locker.
If
I
you
put him
read
there.
Alabasta again, he's there. He's alive.
Well, it's like JJK. Like Nobara is alive. We just kind of saw her face get blown out. It's not like she
Yeah.
actually was shown dead. We don't know what happened.
She's
to her
not
after that.
dead. She's not dead.
Ace was just cosplaying as a donut.
Well, listen. Are you guys confident JJK?
Yeah.
Uh,
I
it's
stopped reading
kind-ish.
after the Gojo fight. I haven't read another chapter.
Can I
I
spoil?
haven't read the last chapter.
I don't really care about JJK, so yeah. You can spoil.
You know how my opinions of GGK so
Yeah, so what's gonna happen is you know how Kenjaku like was killed, right?
yeah.
His head cut off. But what's gonna happen is he's gonna
Thank you. I
take
didn't
over.
remember his name.
Bro, you didn't remember the fucking like main Antag's fucking name?
No.
That's fair. I also feel like I missed so many details of JJK.
Oh, that's Kenjaku. Yeah, I know who Kenjaku is.
there you go.
What is he called? Oh, he's called Ghetto. That's
Ghetto.
Ghetto.
Yes,
Yeah,
Ghetto.
Ghetto
You
is
said Ghetto,
doggy.
I would be like, oh yeah.
But it's not Ghetto, okay? It's Kenjaku. Anyways,
Okay, sure.
so what's gonna happen is he's going to take over Ace's body, and then Ace is gonna come to JJK.
the ultimate crossover.
A little fan theory. Well, I mean, we got the Yu-Gi-Oh crossover, so I mean, this is next, right?
We
I
got
mean,
the Yu-Gi-Oh!
JJK is basically the new One Piece. So
But
Yeah, we got the Yu-Gi-Oh crossover.
I gotta, as a JJK hater, I've gotta say, like that fight where the comedy dude versus what do you call him?
What's his name?
Kenjaku?
Ghetto Kenjaku.
Oh my god, you guys have zero fucking literacy skills. I'm reporting you guys to JJK Twitter.
I love that fight. I genuinely, I absolutely loved. It was my favorite part of JJK so far. It was. When there's a fish dead, is like. I think I posted that panel on Twitter. Giga should do a comedy manga.
Kenjaku.
Oh my god, he's
Is
gonna
it
come back to
enough?
Hachi.
Ken is from the Barbie movie. Oh my gosh.
Word.
Kenjaku is just Ken.
It's just
On a-
Ryan Gosling.
On a minor
Literally.
serious note, I do think JJK is like cooking like crazy right now, and I am like pretty eagerly awaiting each new chapter. Like I'm
know, I
waiting
think-
for the spoilers.
I agree with you. I think JJK is awesome.
Yeah, sure.
Better than One
Anyways,
Piece.
sure.
I definitely look
what-
more forward to a J. Yeah, Crash can't talk. Right, we both keep cutting him off. I
Yeah.
definitely think that I'm more excited for a JJK chapter than a One Piece chapter. But I haven't read Whole Cake Island yet, so maybe that's the reason.
Yeah, that's probably
Probably. Also, JJK is like in its fucking climax, so
That's true.
And One
fair enough.
Piece
I was
is
gonna say
inside of its Dimax.
Dimax. It's IMAX. I was gonna say I do like JJK. There's some fights in JJK that I really love, like the comedy dude one, and the one between Itadori and the judge guy, because they're so
Yeah.
fucking out there and they're really fun. I think Gege does that a lot, but there's some fights that just he makes interesting fights and then he somehow makes them boring. I don't know how he's able to.
I mean,
Oh,
Well,
that's
that's
my.
fair.
give me like two
But
seconds and I'll be back.
I mean, I
Okay.
like JJK fights a lot more than I like. I know it's gonna be funny comparing it to One Piece, but like for One Piece, Oda just does his fights as like one panel most of the time these days, and I hate
Yeah,
that.
Never mind, I'm back.
I will say like the
Like,
paneling in One Piece needs
I
improvement.
don't enjoy One Piece fights unless it's a Luffy fight because there's no fight. It's just like one or two panels.
Yeah, no, that's true. I will say it. I
Yeah,
never cared too much about One Piece fights. There were some fights that I do care.
like
Luffy versus Katakuri was so good.
that's one thing that the anime does so much better than the manga is the
Yeah.
fights because these fights that are two panels long end up being like 3 minutes in the anime and they're amazing.
Hmm. Yeah.
Like they're actual fights instead of panel, the fight starts, end panel, the fight is over.
Yeah.
But
Well, I
like
mean, that
old
shows
old
you
One
where
Piece,
that just shows you where Oda's priorities are. Like
yeah,
that
definitely.
Yeah.
I've always
Old
cited
One
that as
Piece
like
wasn't
evidence
like
of like that's why it's not really a battle manga.
He's
Oda doesn't really give a fuck about the
he's
he cares
he's
about his
rushing
character
it.
story instead of he's rushing it. Like Wano could have been double the chapters. If
The thing is, if you compare the size of the first two acts of Wano with the third one, which is like the climax, yeah, Wano could have been bigger. It shouldn't be, but it could have.
Well, like I
um,
just think like you shouldn't have that many fights if you're not gonna like I love Alabasta in the manga or like Skypiea in
mhm,
the manga because you
Yeah.
actually see the fights fleshed out.
yeah.
But as you approach Wano, the fights become less and less shown. Like it's more up to what you want to make it in your head, and it's
Mhm.
more like it's kind of like reading the wiki. As weird as it sounds, you're
Yeah.
just like you're reading about the
Yeah.
fights
That's
and the
why
things happening instead of actually.
One Piece fans they don't hype like Luffy versus Kaido. They hype the Odin backstory, for example. They hype
Yeah,
the chapter where they get the bounties of Gold Roger, because that's what we care about.
yeah, and One Piece is great with it, with like its story and its building. It's just, man, I hate reading a wiki sometimes.
No, I get you. It sucks because Oda does not write good fights. I like one of my favorite fights. I would say in manga in general is like Usopp's fight in Alabasta is just so fucking
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
With the mole lady, I don't remember her name.
It's just as he approaches, I know what you're talking about. It's really good. As he approaches the end of his story, he really only cares about three members of the crew, and then the rest are kind of like
Yeah,
dismissed now.
they're
Whereas
there.
like in like the original story, and like it's sacrificing for other things, like Odin's backstory, making that hype, or like Gear 5 reveal, like hyping that up, So like
Mhm.
he's sacrificing it because he only has so many chapters, but
Yeah,
like he's sacrificing it in the sense as in the older day One Piece, even early post time skip, like even in the post time skip era, like each character got their fleshed out fight, But now their fights are
they
two
don't.
panels. Like
Now we get
Robin
arcs without
and
without characters. There,
True.
there are arcs without all of the Straw Hats.
Which for me, one of the things that made One Piece so fun is because it felt like the crew was all together. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, and like that, it's okay to have an arc like the one in the prison cell
Impel
with
hmm,
down.
Impel Down.
yeah.
Thank you. Impel Down was phenomenal, and it didn't have the Straw Hats in it. Like you don't have to have the Straw Hats in the story.
It's precisely why it's my favorite
Yeah.
like
But
arc.
I,
Impel
I
down and
think
Marineford.
I think that makes sense. That's final stretch of the pre-time skip where it's like the Straw Hats are gone, Luffy. You're alone now. I think
that's
that
what. Yeah,
hypes
that
it up.
was the whole point of it. And then they come back together, but it never feels like they're back together fully. Because
Hmm. I think there's that one panel in Wano where they're finally like for real all together, and I think they haven't been together like real life in like Jesus fuck like 10 years or something like that. It's
Mhm.
ridiculous.
Mhm.
Um, but like yeah, that panel was awesome, but then they get separated again, which is something that I like about the Egghead. I don't think like you guys have read the new arc.
No.
No, the thing I like is like we're kind of back to that. We're kind of like back to have all the
Okay.
straw hats. They're together. There's less characters. For all intents and purposes, there's like the straw hats and like 3 or 4 more characters there before the antagonists appear.
You know,
Um,
I love how every big three episode goes from us like being jokingly critical about One Piece to then us actually talking critically about One Piece.
We talk so much about fucking One Piece, man.
this is the One Piece
It
podcast.
shouldn't even
It's
be Naruto. It shouldn't even be the big three. It should be just the One Piece podcast at this point.
the One Piece podcast with Crash and Two Waiters. That honestly, that would be like a cool podcast idea of like a One Piece podcast where there's a One Piece fan and there's like 2 haters.
Or like a podcast in general where the guests are two haters or one fan.
Yeah, I think that would be interesting.
That
So
would be
yeah,
interesting.
if you guys make that podcast, pay us.
Royalties.
um, but yeah,
I do want to my oh, this could be like a fun little short topic to kind of maybe
can I just before we jump into that, you
yeah.
didn't finish your top 10. Or
Oh.
Yeah,
you
you
didn't even
just
start
Oh,
it.
sorry. That's just how it is around here. Okay, number 10 is Tiger and Bunny. This is the continuing the 2013 anime only top 10. Tiger and Bunny number 10. Number 9 is Black Butler. So shout out POXAL'S, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
hey yo.
Number 8 is Naruto / Naruto Shippuden. This was like I wanted to. I still didn't get bullied enough yet to like have it off the list, but I knew it couldn't be number 1.
Hmm.
7 was 11 Eyes, and I was just indoctrinated into thinking the show is good by like this video essay I used to watch called Shadow ACS, and he just me and another friend from back then, Dean. If you're somehow watching this, you're definitely not, but he just convinced us that
Dean
11 Eyes was like the
comments.
greatest shit ever, and we used to just like reciprocate that feeling and like to each other, and it kind of amplified our hype for it. But it's like it's whatever. Number 6 is Blue Exorcist.
Hmm.
Number 5 is Black Cat. Um,
Ooh, Black Cat. That is
Old.
it, yeah,
yeah, that's I can barely remember that series. That's
That's
old.
what's his name? Forgot the name
um,
of the mangaka.
me
The
neither.
dude who does To Love Ru
Yes,
and
and
Ayakashi Triangle.
yeah, crazy.
I don't know. I looked up Black Cat author and then just put a picture of a black cat on. Not gonna work.
Number 4 is Gurren Lagann. Number 3 is Attack on Titan. Number 2 is Full Metal
Of
Alchemist
course.
Brotherhood.
Let's
That's like
go.
the safest stretch of like 3 anime ever. And then number 1's Darker Than Black, which
I
I've spelled
didn't
wrong.
I didn't realize. Oh, if you guys ever see my reaction to my 2009 video, that top 5 that I mentioned, the English is so fucking broken because I didn't know how to speak English properly. Like in
Mhm.
2009,
It's on the
it's
Crash
really
channel.
bad.
It's on Manga Crash.
Is that Manga Crash? This is Manga Crash. I wasn't born speaking English.
Sure.
Well, I wasn't born speaking Portuguese either, but
You made
you
your
get the point.
channel in 2009.
I made a channel in 2008, which I was gonna be. It's gonna be the channel that I was gonna start uploading my my manga videos, and then the friend was like, "Don't do that."
What's the channel
I-
called?
Master Crash.
Oh,
Has
icon.
it has
Still
the
up?
epic. Yeah, it is still up. It is the channel I use on my TV for me and my girlfriend to watch videos.
I love that because that's literally my old anime account. I do the exact same fucking thing. I use that to like actually watch stuff.
How many
Yeah.
subscribers did you have? Oh, I found
60
it.
something.
66.
Yeah,
It's
it
on
is.
Potato.
You send it in chat.
Now it's it's a manga.
I see
It's
you
a manga.
I see you. My music collection a
Send
year
it,
ago.
send it, motherfucker.
Oh yeah. No, because
I love
there was a point where I tried to do like that as a secondary channel, and I made some videos there.
Oh,
Because
this
if you
one, yeah, I'm already subscribed to this shit.
yeah, because I put it publicly. Um, so yeah,
Link YTP link.
that one is old. That is from the YouTube poop days. I'm very proud of one video, which is the Phoenix Wright video that is there, because that is an actual conversation that I and a couple people had on Discord, which is with the guy that I just mentioned before. That I don't think he actually read any manga. I think the video is called "I Could Read One Piece in a Day" or something along those lines. And he said that he was like, "I couldn't read One Piece in a day," and we're like, "No, you can't." It's like, no, I can. I've read Dragon Ball in less than an hour.
Oh,
And the conversation just dips from there. I love it. I copied everything and put it on like
Where's the
a video.
9-year-old video where you're talking about?
The 9-year-old video we talk about manga is copyrighted. Only I have access to it because I put music from the anime I was talking about. So yeah, bro, in 2009 nobody cared. There was no copyright.
Dragon Ball figures.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh my gosh, this is pre-Dad Crash.
that is pre that crash.
bro, that was literally just like last year though. Like,
Yeah.
anything like in the last what? I don't
the,
know,
the,
7
the
months?
bootlegs was, I think, was the first video I recorded this new house, or no, I don't remember.
We'll put Master Crash's channel in the description if you guys want to subscribe to him. He only has
Sure.
66 subs, so let's help him out.
Let's
Yeah.
get him to 67.
Yeah. Actually, I just subbed him, so he's at 67 on the big screen.
Where we met our goal. Thanks, guys.
Oh, let's go.
That's the first
Thank
people
you guys
in
so much
history.
for the support. Oh.
The thing is,
Okay.
that
How-
channel should have 6-7 subscribers.
So the Big Three podcast is at 169 subs right now, you know?
So you should subscribe.
Lost
Do you guys know that if you say like or subscribe, the buttons on YouTube like shine now?
Yes, I did know
That
that.
is wild.
Very cool.
Oh my gosh, we've had 9 views in the last 28 days.
That's kind of
so
neat.
cool. That is
Yeah.
so cool.
Can we hit 168 subs?
I think we probably can. As soon as this video is uploaded, we probably will lose a subscriber.
I think we're gonna.
But
'cause
it's
there's
gonna
probably
be
a
like-
lot of people that don't realize we have a podcast because it's been so long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've
but we
definitely
also
gained new
haven't
followers
uploaded.
since then.
We
So
definitely haven't uploaded though very much. You've uploaded videos.
some of my new fucking Yu-Gi-Oh moods probably don't know this exists. So
Yeah. How many
Hey, guys.
subscribers, like Doofy, how many subscribers did you get like recently? Because I think you got more subscribers than I did this year. I know POXAL'S did.
I did. I don't know how many subs I got this year. Let me check.
I mean,
This year,
actually, I
I
don't
think
think
that-
you did. I don't think like.
I only gained like 50 subs like when that video dropped.
Oh, okay. I thought you had gotten
I
more.
mean,
Let
I
me
say
check
only, but I was stuck at 1650 for like a year.
Mm,
I
damn.
gained 1.3 thousand this year.
1.3 thousand. Okay, I got.
Good for uploading videos
Where?
this year on my channel.
No, how do I view that?
Oh, you just go to your analytics and then you do last 365 days.
Okay, thank you.
I will do that. And
I
if
only gained
you-
170.
Okay, so I definitely got more than you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's 69% less than the previous 365 days.
I got.
Mine is
I-
67% less too.
Mine is 58% less. I got 672.
Crash is more successful than us.
But I did, yeah. No, you know what? I did got a lot of views because I have like 2 videos that just kept giving me views. My Nihei video and my what was the name? Ibari-kun video, which is great because my Nihei video is a negative video that's only watched by people who like Nihei, so they all trash me. And my
Love that.
Hibari-kun video is about trans people, so people go there and like, oh, stop being soy. It's like, okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's lovely getting those 2 as my most viewed. It's not necessarily that I'm not proud of them or that I don't like the videos, just that the attention that they get is not the attention that I want to get from
Yeah.
the channel.
That's
Right.
fair. I get a lot of attention from my Bleach video because every time a Bleach episode would drop, people would watch my story of Bleach video and my how to watch Bleach video.
Yeah. I love that you made those videos because I'm gonna be honest, I think they're completely necessary, but there are so many people that probably will watch them. So it is kind of genius.
The how to watch Bleach in order video.
Yeah, fucking A.
Yeah. It's like
Uh,
it's
I don't know how who and 97,000 views almost in that video. Like
yeah. Like there's no need, but people will watch it. So that like that's the thing. We should of course we were gonna make videos that we want, but it's not necessarily videos that we would watch. It's videos that we know people will watch and we want to make. So yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
yeah. Watch time hours 98.3 thousand, views 352,000.
I
Again,
got
for four videos, not bad.
yeah.
My views is for the last year it's 47.2K.
I got 19 90 301.
Yeah. I just got really lucky because when as the Bleach episodes were dropping, I was getting a lot of traffic. But oh my gosh, I realized something even worse. So you know how one of my videos is a channel update video of the four.
Hmm.
Another one is a re-upload.
Oh, you
Because
sneaky
YouTube took
boy.
down the initial one. And the other one was just a copy and paste of the how to watch Bleach in order, but instead it was how to read Bleach in order.
I mean, it works the first time.
Fuck yeah.
And then but then the fourth one was something original. So
Yeah, there we go. One video.
one original video.
What is the how to watch like the how to watch you go through all the OVAs and movies? These are Bleach movies. I
Yeah.
know there's like the
Only
minutes,
one of them
the
is
rain minutes thing. I don't know what it's called.
There's only one Bleach movie or slash OVA that two that are canon.
So one of them is the one where they go through his mom's death, right? With
Yes.
yeah, I
Yes,
remember
that's the
watching that as
OVA
I
because the
love that one.
anime is complete filler basically during that
Mm.
arc. While this
Mhm.
one's like a copy and paste from the manga. Fun fact: Cone in the OVA is voiced by Tete Kubo.
Oh, that is pretty
very
fun.
nice.
Actually.
Actually,
That is a fun fact. Yeah, thank you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is the other canon one Hellverse?
No, Memories of Nobody.
Mm.
Okay.
First one.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, I think there's stuff in the Hellverse movie that contradicts what's going on in like the one chapter he dropped, so it wouldn't make sense to make it canon.
Yeah, Hellverse isn't canon. It's more so it was like an exposition movie to like see if people were interested in Hell, and then he
Okay.
stopped for like a
Sucks,
decade.
because I am interested in Hell.
Wait,
I
That
am
place is
too.
awesome.
Granted,
is
some of
is
the
that
designs and stuff is, I believe, canon to some degree. Like the stuff is designed by Kubo, like the world of Hell.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't know if he'll keep it like that, but like if you're interested in what it was going to be and potentially be, then I would take a look. Kubo had a lot of plans for the Hellverse movie, but a lot of them didn't get touched upon. Like he was very lightly involved in the movie. It got to the point where he actually requested for his name to be removed from the credits.
Damn.
Hmm.
Damn.
So wait, is Elverse? I don't remember hearing about that. Is that like the sequel to that Hell one shot that he did?
Which Hell one shot he did too?
Oh, he did two. I don't remember. I
The
only
new
read
one?
one. Yeah, I
The
only
one
read
that
the
came
new
on
one.
the official manga.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But he also made a promotional one shot for the Hellverse movie.
Mm.
But the Hellverse movie is old. It came out during the Aranka arc.
Oh, okay. I didn't knew that.
Actually, a good movie. One of my favorite. Like,
Yeah.
I think the big three generally have some pretty. Well, I'm biased. I think Naruto has some good
Sorry. It
movies,
came out
but
in 2010 in Japan, but 2011 in America. So it came out, I think, during the full burn arc.
Oh, okay.
and it's a good film, which is rare for long-running battle shonen with films.
Yeah.
I mean,
Memories of Nobody is the canon one, which is the first one. And then there's the Diamond.
Diamond Dust Rebellion.
Dust Rebellion. Movie's decent. Really, the only Bleach movie that I think is bad is the Faded Black movie.
Yeah, that was a bit of a whomper, but we
But-
move.
Yeah, Diamond Dust Rebellion is interesting because the promotional chapter Kubo wrote for it is canon, but the movie is not.
I think like the early One Piece movies are kind of boring. I'm gonna be honest.
They
But I feel like I'm not sure if they made it better because I haven't really watched all the new ones, but definitely learned how to market the movies, because whenever a movie comes out, it's like, holy shit, this is gonna be the best thing, and there's like 1% of it that it's actually canon. Go watch it. It was written by Oda. Like 1% of the movie, you need to watch it, and people go. Like the Red in One Piece Red, like they made a character for the movie, which is like Shank's daughter, and there's like, oh, the movie isn't canon, but the character now is. And the one before that, they actually like made Laugh-Tale like the name of the final islands. Like it was revealed in a movie instead of the manga, kindish. So they make us go watch the movies like
I'm
that.
gonna be honest, I've never seen a One Piece movie.
You
Strong
don't
World's
need
good.
to. Strong World is good. You don't need to watch a One Piece movie. I'm gonna be honest. The one I'm more interested is the one. I think there's a One Piece movie made by the guys who made the Digimon movie. And I'm really interested in that. And the Summer Wars movie. I think it's the same one. And I love Summer Wars. I think it is a movie that kind of was forgotten. I remember when it came out, people loved it, but then like nobody talks about Summer Wars anymore.
I told you guys 2 hours wasn't gonna be enough.
You know, you didn't. We
You
can stop for all intents and purposes and record more, because I don't think that's illegal.
we've got maybe math. 7 plus 10 is 17 minutes. All right, I think that's enough time for the.
7 plus 10.
Yeah, right. That's the math. 7 minutes brings you to 50, and then 50 plus 10 to 60, which is an hour.
No, you're right. You're right. I just love that. 7 plus 10 is 7.
I learned to do math
The
the
Canadian
right way.
way.
Okay, no fucking cheating, no tables, no fucking little weird methods or
You don't even
tic-tac-toe
count on your
grids.
fingers.
I'm gonna
No,
be
fuck
honest.
that. I bring it down to the basics, man. I'm like fucking
I need
like
to
Kant's idea of
go.
math was like we intuited like a number on our hands essentially, and obviously that's stupid for big numbers, but that's me. I bring it down to the fucking intellectual fingers, right? Not the real ones, because
Yeah.
that's lame.
I'm gonna be honest. I do need to like have dinner and take care of baby, so I can't be here for like 4 hours. Even though I'd love to record 4 hours of podcast because I am insane. Um, just because I like talking to you guys, even though all you do is trash One Piece.
I miss you guys a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
it
is
was a
so
rough
fun.
year. It
Because
was.
I we didn't talk too much when we were away. We talked a
Poxel
little
fucking
bit.
died. Poxel really fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah, Poxel disappeared. Like fucking Doofy, you disappeared as well.
I
There were
guess I
times
also disappeared too.
I was like alone in here
Yep.
for a
Doofy
while.
disappeared, but it was only for like a few months. I disappeared for like 9 months of the year.
Yeah,
Poxel like literally out of nowhere like messaged us one day.
yeah,
Oh,
that was
he's still alive.
yeah. Hey, Poxel, how are you? Can we do a podcast?
How long have we tried to
Yeah.
plan this episode?
At least a
Well,
month.
we tried to
right?
plan it like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
That fell through. Then we tried to plan it. I think we actually tried to plan it longer than 2 months ago. Just kept on falling through.
Oh yeah, no, we definitely tried to record episodes throughout the year.
Yeah.
It's just like, hey, we're gonna record. Can we record this day? And someone will say, yeah, and the other one will reply like 2 weeks later, like, I missed that.
Sorry about
Also,
that.
fun fact: this episode almost never happened because
Yeah.
one,
What Chinese
our,
food?
okay, 3 reasons. Okay, our original time kind of got fucked around because
Yeah.
stuff, changes. And then when we got another time on this day, I had the fucking post Chinese food slumps, and I was kind of lazy, and I was chilling in the bathroom. Like, do I really want to like get out and like do a video and like have to fucking put on clothes and put on the webcam? And do I have the energy to yap for 2 hours? And I almost was gonna just not reply to you guys, but I'm like, no, I will rise above the Chinese food, and I will
Yeah.
fucking do this podcast. Damn it, before the year's over, and I did.
Let's go.
So if
I-
Doofy ever ignores you, just remember It's
It's in
probably
the
because
back.
he had Chinese food.
Dude, the worst part is, I mean, I have all these apps on my phone. I get Discord notifications on my phone, which is always with me.
Um,
I have Twitter on my phone. I get notifications. Okay, I'm a
I get
modern
so many
human,
notifications. I'm
and I
sorry
just
to everyone that I didn't reply. I'm sorry, Kurosaki. You messaged me like 5 times during the course of this podcast. I'm not going to reply to you right now.
that's so good. I mean, like the thing is, for me, it's like
I'm bad at responding.
I sometimes just don't have the energy to reply, and I feel like if I reply, that's an invitation for a conversation, and I just
Mhm.
there's so many circumstances where I don't want to have a
Yeah,
conversation
yeah,
because I am tired or I'm busy. And so it's like, yeah,
yeah.
I almost always see that you message me, but like, I just don't have the will or the energy to, you know what I mean,
Yeah,
to
I
do
know
it.
exactly what you mean. I know
I'm not
exactly.
gonna lie. I felt the same way after nobody joined that first call. I was like, do I really have the energy to do a podcast
Yeah, and then I
episode?
called, and then like I was fucking alone in the call for like a minute. I'm like, oh my god, what's
I'm sorry
happening?
because you called. Poxel called. And was like, I was on my living room, so I saw you calling. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the computer, and then Doofy calls. Like, okay, but I needed time because I was trying to set up my microphone, and then my phones got tangled on my chair, and I almost died. So I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay. Well, you know,
I'm
we did
on.
it. We got around to it. And
Yeah.
you know what? I
Um,
reckon as long as we don't like, if we just straight up continue doing like just audio only, um, I think it's gonna be like easier because there
yeah.
is a bit of effort that goes into like getting dressed a little bit, cleaning up the like behind me, setting up the webcam, and then having to like coordinate the recording. Blah.
I
It's a
I,
bit
I
Every
love that.
every
it's a little more
69
laborious.
episodes, we'll do a face cam.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that because what I do is that I put on a shirt and that's it. The other day, it was Jake Jones. He commented on my channel on one of my videos like, "I love your hair." Literally, the way I woke up, I just put on a chair and recorded a video, and it's like, "I love
To
your
be
hair."
fair, Crash, dad hair looks great.
It does. It don't. I think it looks great because my camera is bad. Because it does not. It does not at all. I need to cut it.
Oh, speaking of cutting things, how about we cut this
We-
podcast?
okay. Yeah, I think it's
One
time for
house.
us to go. It is. We have like 11 minutes before we have to pay.
Oh, wait, wait,
Anyways.
wait, wait, wait. Dare I say we have 1 minute plus 10 minutes?
Yeah. Actually, question. My thing is recording. It says on the corner that is by StreamYard, but it says it in Portuguese. So I'm wondering if that's going to be on the recording or not. If it
Oh,
is,
yeah, 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 yeah.
desenvolvido. Okay.
It will. So I mean, just all you can do is just attach the audio and then like
No, just let people learn Portuguese.
Just put a picture over it.
yeah,
Yeah,
honestly,
I'm just gonna put a picture of my penis.
okay, word, word.
Anyways, yeah, I think we're gonna stop here, right?
Probably.
It was fun. I love like 10 months later we barely talked throughout the year. Just turn on the cameras and it's
Yeah.
natural.
Like we
Can
never
we
left,
lose
baby.
one subscriber by the next episode?
We probably will lose. I bet like in my normal channel, whenever I upload a video, I lose a sub, and I'm pretty sure that happens. Especially if you haven't uploaded in a while, that happens.
I mean, Crash, you're famous, so
Oh yeah.
when you share this podcast in your community tab,
Mhm.
we'll get like 1 million views.
Sure.
All right, I want to go back in the tub. So
Okay. Well, Crash is my mother.
Crash is Joe Mama.
Okay. I love you guys. If you watch still here, why? See
You
you
know
next
what?
video.
I
Yeah.
feel like Creams is probably still watching. I hope you are,
Oh
Creams, buddy.
yeah.
We love you. You'll
Dreams.
never
I
be
love
on the
you,
podcast.
Creams.
You will be
You will
on the
never
next
be on this
episode.
fucking
You'll
podcast.
be on the
Okay?
next episode. I
This is
swear.
the
I swear to
14th
God.
Never
creamless
be
episode.
fucking on this podcast, Creams.
The 14th creamless episode.
Is
We
this
have to.
14?
I think. All I know is he commented 13 creamless episodes.
Let's make it 14, boys. Guys, can we get to 15 creamless episodes?
Yeah.
All right, seriously, we're at 5 plus 4 minutes away from the end of our recording, and
I just want to say, like, Creams, you'll never be on the episode because the way we record this episode is like, are you guys on? Are you guys on? Let's record now. Let's record.
yeah, it's literally like a message to the group chat. Hey, anyone up?
Somebody tag Doofy.
Who up? I emoji at POXAL. I see you playing Skyrim for 12 hours.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.